Liberal Arts University in Ghana. I give you Yawa Hansen Kwao.
For what is, to me, a very emotional day. I remember when this cohort of fellows began their fellowship journey. They were starting, but so was I. I had just said yes to this new job opportunity to take the leadership of emerging public leaders just weeks before I arrived in Ghana for their orientation. And time flies. Who can imagine 2 years went by so quickly? So it is such an honor to be here, and I am so privileged to have the opportunity to be here in person to witness the graduation of the inaugural cohort of Public Service Fellows in Ghana. So Honorable Deputy Minister, our friends and partners from OHCS, the Chief Director, our partners at CSTC, and all of our friends and partners that have made this program possible, to the distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the friends and partners of our fellows themselves, to cohorts 2 and 3 who are witnessing what will soon be in their future, I say good afternoon. So today is the graduation of our inaugural cohort of fellows in Ghana, but it's also a really great opportunity to pause and to reflect on the progress of emerging public leaders in Ghana in general. Over this 2-year period, we have built a really wonderful team led by Moses Kofi, our country director, and our growing team of support staff that have helped us entrench this effort in Ghana in a way that I am personally thankful for. You see, after our founder started this program in Liberia over 10 years ago, and it became successful, she was challenged by others who saw the success and said, true success means replication. So I had the great honor of taking emerging public leaders to its second chapter of life. And starting the Ghana program was chapter 1 for me of this journey. It has been such a remarkable journey indeed. We couldn't have imagined the great enthusiasm and support that we have received from OHCS, from CSTC, and also from corporate Ghana and private partners that have supported each of you and our staff along the way. As we anticipate, as no one could anticipate, 2020 is a historic year and will be remembered for many reasons connected to challenge. But I think if there's a silver lining in what we're witnessing this year, in terms of a global pandemic, in terms of global awareness about issues of inclusion, we're recognizing that government matters more than ever. In countries that are getting it right in terms of the response to the pandemic, it's because of governance systems that are strong and stable. It's also because they have networks of competent civil servants that are keeping the business of running a nation alive. So I think that this year is an important moment to not just celebrate, but to reflect on the importance of building government capacity. And this is such an encouraging moment as well, because as we are graduating our first cohort of fellows here in Ghana, if all goes according to plan, in November we will be launching our first cohort of fellows in Kenya. I'm excited because, not just because the network is growing, and not just because more governments are seeing the usefulness of a program like ours, but this to me is a vindication that our program is predicated on an idea whose time has come. I think it's important, especially as we look at the stats and what they say. It's estimated that by 2030, 1 out of every 3 poor person in the world will be African. I don't know about you, but it troubles me deeply. I'm from Ghana, this continent is my home, and I want an Africa that is peaceful, prosperous, and just. As we look across the continent, we see more and more countries are having their democracies become more entrenched. We're seeing more and more dictatorships fail. We're seeing positive trends in terms of governance. So I do think the next most sensible and smart decision that we can make is to make bold investments in building the capacity of civil service systems. Our founder established this organization so that we could fill the future talent pipeline, not just for Ghana, but for all countries across this continent, so that the people who are making decisions about the way that your children and mine will live will be people who are competent and ethical, people who will ensure that those who are most marginalized in society have a fighting chance. You see, governments are not roadblocks to be bypassed. They are necessary partners in creating change. And if we can get the right people, such as you, into civil service, I believe it will transform the prospects of our continent. So as you graduate today, I want you to remember two things. The first thing is that we are not saying goodbye. We will continue to journey with you. It is our hope as we induct you into the alumni network today that we will be able to continue to support your professional development. And secondly, recognize that you will not be young forever. Time flies. So take this energy and this passion that we have long admired and channel that to be agents of change exactly where you are. Congratulations and Godspeed.